Good afternoon, my friend. How are you doing? I am happy to see you.
Hannah, I'm happy to see you too. What's with all this excitement of yours?
Finally, I get to discuss one-on-one with you about Deuteronomy 22:5. I have an appointment with Curbing Christian Dressing and Adornments via the Bible on Facebook. Can you help me tie the loose ends?
Okay. Deuteronomy 22:5 reads, The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Why would a man or woman do such a thing? Are they both crazy?
Hannah, there are many crazy men and women out there. Cross-dressers they call themselves. A man, with all his masculine features, goes out into the public, wearing brassiere, panties, thongs, even wears skirts, blouse, wrapper, gown, only to come back home and change into lingeries, nightgowns. He even holds a teddy bear and watches Telemundo or Z-World all night long.
What? You don't mean it? What were the neighbors waiting for? They should have beaten him to pulp and drive out the demon in him. I wish I was there. Oh, what a pity.
That is the least of the problem, Hannah. Today, men and women go for reproductive organ swap. A man or woman subject themselves to expensive surgical procedures to change the sex organ. Don't be alarmed, Christians too are doing it. These are worrisome times.
All of these in the name of fashion. No, this has gone too far. But Patty, are there other reasons why God gave this command in the text?
Yes, there are. You see in Leviticus 15:1-28 God spoke of bodily discharge and their capacity to defile the people. The seminal emission in men during sex and the vaginal discharge in women. These contaminates the clothes they wear. Anybody else that touches and wears them becomes defiled as well. As we all know, defilements rob us of God's presence and fellowship with the brethren.
Is Leviticus 15:1-28 still in force today?
Not really, Hannah. The Israelites got defiled by bodily contact with unclean materials, animals, birds, carcasses of the dead, certain foods and relationships. By the sacrifice of Jesus Christ, all our sins and uncleannesses are removed. The only thing that defiles a believer in this New Testament era is sin.
Patty, what about the notion of women wearing trousers? I have heard some pastors say that those who do so shall end up in hellfire.
I have heard that too. That assertion is debatable and it does not have any Bible verse backing it up. Hannah, in Bible days, both men and women wore the same kind of fabrics, gotten mainly from animal skin. Kings, priests and nobles wore robes, all other poor folks wore linen and woolen fabrics. Nobody wore trousers, even commentaries point out that priests wore skirts. So there are loopholes in what those pastors are saying.
I am delighted that I came to you. Initially, this topic was burdensome because I did not know what to do, but now, I am elated and thrilled.
All the glory go to God. I will tell you a few more things. The Church of God under the leadership of Moses in the wilderness catered exclusively for the biological descendants of Jacob. Since they had one ancestry, it was easy for them to relate in language, dressing, adornments and in matters of religion. However today, the Church of Jesus Christ comprises of men, women and children from different continents, countries, ethnic backgrounds and cultural upbringing.
God is awesome. He sure is.
Now that the church has membership from diverse nations and ethnic backgrounds, how would they be able to dictate what members should wear? The apostles and disciples of Jesus in the early church didn't even dare raise the subject. Those who even raised the issue of circumcision for Gentile believers were silenced.
You know what I think? If we all just dress moderately, cover our nakedness and desist from putting on transparent clothing, body-hugging gowns, skirts, and hide all our sensitive body parts from the prying eyes of the opposite sex, we would have fulfilled all righteousness.
Exactly, Hannah. Ladies should stop the seductive catwalks, the swinging of hips and the lewd dances. Our church leaders should gently correct their members and refrain from the use of sarcastic utterances. Rather than this to change them, it would only drive them away from the church and back into the world of sin.
This is so enriching, thanks Patty. I can now go and deliver the talk. Curbing Christian Dressing and Adornments via the Bible, here I come.